From downtown Milwaukee, tonight, it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks playing host to the LA Clippers. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Defender going for the fake. Got him out of position for the dunk.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Bucks at the controls. To Leonard. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
The assist from number 34.
To Paul George. 4-3. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's LA Clippers ball. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Giannis with it up top. Down just a couple. Short jumper off the mark.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
To Bledsoe. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Driving right to the basket. Oh, emphatic slam.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And finishes strong.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Bucks basketball. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Fires the three. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to George. Here's a chance from long range. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Giannis in control of the basketball. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Clippers have it. Giannis Antetokounmpo swats it.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Desperation shot here from half court. We played one in Wisconsin with the Bucks on top here on their home floor. We're back with more after this. This is NBA Sunday on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Knock loose. Clippers have got it. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Number 13, Paul George.
The Bucks at the controls. Hill to Middleton. For 3, hits the trifecta.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
George. And that one out of bounds off of Buck. It'll stay Clipper basketball. New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 40, Ivica Zubac.
George, textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And a throwdown.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Great feed. Middleton. And the rebound taken down by Williams. Leonard to Paul George. Has a look. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Ah, the monster stuff. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Beverly. Eric Bledsoe sends it away. That's a 24-second violation. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 41, Nikola Mirotic. Subbing in.
Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Going to launch beyond the arc. Eric Bledsoe, guy who can make plays. They dare him to take it, and he knocks it down.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final.
Lobs it up, and that one out of bounds off a buck. Beverly into the front court. Down 5. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Bucks at the controls. Probing the defense. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
The drive, right to the basket. Bledsoe to Middleton. From long range, won't go down. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
George, great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Rises for the slam.
Oh man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. He'll put it up at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Bucks in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Paul George to Leonard. Down the lane, the shot won't fall, and they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Bledsoe with it up top. They lead it, 4-point game. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7.
Hey, check up, let's go.
And look out.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Goes to the right side. Middleton buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Brook Lopez rejects it. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Milwaukee with the basketball.
I got him. Here we go.
Probing the defense. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Number 13, Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Bledsoe.
Los Angeles Clippers are at the limit.
From the painted area, won't go down. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Giannis with it up top. Up by 6. Eric Bledsoe. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Leonard. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
The pass taken away.
Pick up.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Oh, emphatic slam.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first.
Entering the game.
2 for 2 on that trip. Giannis in control of the basketball. His team on top by 8. Nothing going here on that drive. And scores.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Nice pass to set things up.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
George Hill. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Brook Lopez. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
I got ball.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Gets to the basket and scores.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To Leonard. To Beverly. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Wesley Matthews above the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Cashes in for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Leonard. Bucks take down the board. Hill across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. Gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, who saw that coming?
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Age 15 in today's game program for our latest trivia question. And so
Doc Rivers making some changes to his lineup.
chance to receive $500 by making a half.
Leonard. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Leonard knocked loose. Kawhi Leonard defended by Connaughton. George, that's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Brook Lopez looking good, 4 for 5. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Bucks in control so far. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
It's the Clippers with the possession now.
Please give me the ball. Please give me the ball.
Got it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Great pass to set it up. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he burns them.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Harkless. Shot from the lane won't go. Another shot won't go either. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Giannis with it up top. They lead it by 14. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Williams into the front court. His guys down big. Lou Williams. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Beyond the arc for 3. Another chance. And a putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
To Williams. Knocks it down from mid-range. Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Deep right corner. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Has a chance. Middleton off the mark. George.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Fires the 3. Brook Lopez continues to expand his game. Well defended, he still finds a way.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. 4-3. And Chris Middleton good on the quick release that time.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Giannis Adetokunbo snatching it out of the air. Bucks at the controls.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Eric Bledsoe. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
George, he's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Oh, Eric Bledsoe, guy who can make plays. They dare him to take it, and he knocks it down.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Leonard, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Works it to Adetokunbo. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To Williams. Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
It's good.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Bucks have the rebound. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Whoa, what a finish. The Bucks claim victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen.